Hello, welcome to Home for Every Season. My name is Maureen. I am the owner and the designer here at this page. Today I am with Debbie's Bright and Early Crafters, and today we're doing a theme of Queen of Hearts. So I don't know who else has been able to follow along with the other crafters. We've been doing a lot of queens and a lot of little goodies, and so I'm just gonna kind of do along with the rest of them and prepare some things that are to do with Queen of Hearts. So if you know the poem, it says the Queen of Hearts was baking tarts all on a summer's day. And then I think somebody ran away with her tarts and somebody got away. I don't know exactly how it goes. Hi, Ramona. Hi, Robin. Thank you for joining me, girls. How are you today? Hi, Heidi. Thank you for coming in. Have you guys been able to follow along with the rest of them? Oh, thank you. That was just AI. You gotta love AI. You know, I hope you guys didn't think you were going to come on and I'd be dressed like that. Wouldn't it be fun, though, if I was? Anyway, I do have a little crown on, though, and it's lit up. So that's my part of the Queen of Hearts today. Anyway, I hope you're all having a great Monday. A whole new fresh week for us to get started on, right? So what I'm going to be doing today is making heart-shaped cookies and showing you how to cheaply use an old tray or I got this, I believe, at I think this is from Hobby Lobby, I believe is where this came from. It's really shiny and glittery, but the Queen of Hearts has a lot to do with the color red, black, white, and so we will be using some of these, this tray, and then I'm going to Mod Podge these paper doilies onto it. And we're just going to make a nice little tray for our cookies that we're going to be making, okay? So let's start with some glue and get these things glued down. How is everyone doing? Did you guys get to join any of the others? You did watch a few, Robin? I've seen a few of them, and then I did take a couple of naps today. I took one nap with Crimson, and then he was still sleeping, so then I thought, well, I'll just squeeze in another little bit of nap so that I'll feel good. So that's what I've been doing. Hi, Tony. How are you? I'm feeling a little better, you guys. I'm still stuffy, and I still have all that pressure in my sinuses over on this. It's on my right side, but it's okay. Hi, Helen. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for joining me, you guys. So let's get some glue on the back of this white paper here, and we'll get this one started. I'll probably get glue everywhere on here, you guys. My best friend is here with me today. One of my best friends. I have two best friends that I've been friends with. I was telling you guys about them before. And one lives in Idaho and one is here in the same town as me. And so she came by. She's going to help me with Crimson while I'm on here. How are you guys doing? I'm glad you got to watch some of the other crafters. All right, so I'm just going to put this down on here, like so, and smooth it out. My hands are going to be all yucky. We'll let this dry while I work on the cookies, so hopefully it'll be dried in time. If not, I'll put a little bit of heat on it, you guys, and get it nice and dried so that our cookies don't get stuck to it before I will eventually glue them down or something. I finally finished that big box of the little mini cheesecakes. I did put the wrappers on it. Hi, Deborah. How are you? Thank you for coming in, you guys. Oh, thank you. That was AI, you guys. I mean, it's I used a picture of me, and then I asked it to make me look like the Queen of Hearts, and that's what it did. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. I have fun with it anyway. There's a lot of glitter on this, what are these called? Not a riser. What do you call these plates that go underneath your plate on the table? It just left my mind. I can't remember. But anyway, those are fun. Hi, Maria. I loved your queen. I said Isabella should be her name. She looked like an Isabella to me, Maria. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was going to say, you guys. Sorry. Yeah, charger. There you go. Charger, not a riser. Yes, so if you can pick up some chargers, you can get them at the Dollar Tree. And they're cheap and inexpensive, and they make a really nice thing for you to upcycle or decorate with. I mean, they're not upcycled if you buy them for this purpose. I think upcycling is like when we do the smash cans and stuff. But this is just plain old crafting and decorating. So here so far, I have the white and the pink on there. Isn't that pretty? And then I'll put the little red one on, and we'll set that to the side while I roll out some cute little heart-shaped cookies. Hello, Shannon. How are you? Thank you for joining me on here today. So when you guys do these, you want to try to make sure that you have a single ply. Here comes Crimson.
Whoa.
Oh, you like my headband?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want it? You want to wear it? You want this? Here, you can have it. Take it to Aunt Jackie. Here, go give it to Auntie. If I can get it off my head. There you go. You can have it. Go show Aunt Jackie how nice it is. He can play with it. It's fine.
Oh, how pretty. Oh.
He really wants my ring light, you guys. He knows that it has a setting on there that is a rainbow. And that little stinker threw such a fit today because I wouldn't let him play with my ring light. You can have it. Go give it to Auntie. Okay, thank you. Love you. He brought it back to me. He's so funny. Hi, Debbie. How are you? He stole my crown, you guys. Now I'm just regular old Maureen again. I'll just leave it sitting here because I'm sure he'll be back for it again. Who knows? I'm sure it messed my hair all up even worse, right? Okay, so this is all got glue all over it now. So I'm just going to set this aside. There's how that looks. That's just our little tray for our cookies that we're going to make. That part of our craft is done. And then I got this new stuff today. Hi, Shay. How are you? My new stuff from Mariposa's Creations. I ordered some sprinkles, and then from Crafty Ma'am, I ordered the coolest vintage heart-shaped cookie cutter. I'll be using that. And so we're going to have fun. We'll just be doing all this stuff here. Let me, always forget to bring something, you guys, for my glue paintbrush. Darn it. I have loved everything that everyone has been making on their lives today, you guys. Everyone's stuff looks so nice. Okay, I'm just going to set this aside over here. And then that'll be fine until I get off of here, and then I'll scrub it out. How many of you, when you glue, do you wash your paintbrushes right away? I put mine in a cup of hot water, and I spray it with that Dawn, it's a power spray, and it works really nice. I really like it. I just squirt the paintbrush and then put it down in a little bit of hot water, and then the next day or that night or whatever, whenever I remember to do it, I go back and I clean it up. Hi, Judy. How are you? Thank you for joining me. All right, so we'll put this to the side, and then we'll come back to that. There, that'll sit right there. And then we're going to get busy. I made one just to see if I liked the way they look because it was such a new cookie cutter. And so this is what we're going to be making. It's like a heart-shaped tart. And then I took the edge and put that on there. So I'll show you how to put that little edge on. And there it is. And this is the vintage cookie cutter that I just got from Michelle at Crafty Ma'am. And I love it. Love it, love it. Look at the shape of that. Isn't that cute? And then we'll be doing some other heart shapes also as we get going. But let's first roll out. So the clay that I'm using for the bottom layer of the cookies is Glitz and Glue Firm in the skin. I think this makes a really nice looking, like a tart color, you know, that you would have on the bottom. Hi Tracy, how are you? Thank you for joining us. So we'll be rolling these out, and then we'll be decorating them too. I have some little sprinkles that I just got from Maricela and at Mariposa's Creations, and I love them. Hi Dawn, thank you for joining us. Happy Monday, everybody. And I will be on live again later tonight to fulfill that 30-minute challenge. Right now I'm counting this as my going live for the day. And then later on I'll be on for a short, quick craft. Don't know when. It won't be until Crimson goes home. So it'll probably be quite late, you guys. All right, so what I did was I just roll it out. And it's not too thick, as you can see. Not real thick at all. I was sure to oil my cookie cutter. And then, of course, I cut the red and it stuck to it. Darn it. Hold on a minute, guys. Don't want that old red on here. Even though I'm putting red on top, I still don't want that to be on my beige part, my skin part. Okay, so we're just going to cut this little vintage heart cookie cutter. We'll be doing a few of these, you guys. Then we just fix our edges. To get this look right here, I'll show you how I got this look. All it is I'm taking the edge of a small paintbrush or any kind of little tool that you have. And then I just I poke the clay and I slide it down. And that just gives you a nice little crust-like look. And we'll just go all the way around. That also helps extend that clay a little bit, so that your red will sit on top of that. And you'll still have this edge that's larger than that coming out from the red. So we're just going all around. All right. So this is what this looks like. Here's what the heart looks like with just the edging on it. Okay. And then we'll roll some red clay. Helen, hi. How are you? Come on in. I'm making heart-shaped cookies. And then I also just finished up a heart-shaped tray, or not a heart-shaped, but I Mod Podged heart doilies onto a charger. And so that's going to be for our cookies. So what we're basically making is a little tray of cookies. Well, hi, Estella. Welcome to Home for Every Season. I'm so glad that you're here with us. Be sure to like and follow, and please keep coming back. I love to see new faces in here. My name is Maureen. Okay, so now we're going to press that red one. And it looks like I made it a little bit thinner than the last one. And that's okay, because I made it a lot thinner than the last one. Okay, so here's that red shape. We're leaving that one smooth. And then we're just going to set it on top of this other cookie. That looks so nice. And there you have your cookie with the little edge all the way around it. Okay? Isn't that pretty? It turns out so cute, you guys, and it's simple. That is so easy to do. So let's roll a couple more of these cookies, and then we're going to decorate them and bling them up a little bit, okay? Hi, Lauren. How are you? Thank you for coming. Thank you for welcoming Estella. So, Estella, I'm in Montana. Where are you at? Where's everybody at, you guys? Everybody put their area if you don't mind. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, I am in Montana. It's more like Florida or Texas these days, you guys. Crazy weather. Make sure you get that red off of there before you put it on your other clay, because it will mark it. Wisconsin. Oh, you're in Wisconsin too, Estella. Texas, Wisconsin, Massachusetts. I know Maria is in Florida, Alabama. Wow, you guys. We're just all over the place in here, aren't we? Isn't that amazing that we can all come together in one little spot and craft together and laugh together? Pennsylvania. Awesome. Currently Texas from Wisconsin. That's awesome. Okay, remember this one. We take our little paintbrush and we put an edge on it, okay? So you just take your brush and make these little marks on right next to each other. Not on top of each other, because you want to have each of those little pull marks in there. So you just go right adjacent to the last one that you did. Okay, and there's that one all done. Let me pick it up. It's hard to pick it up at first because of that little edging on there. You don't want to ruin it. Okay, so there's another one with the plain old ruffle on it. And you could leave that one like that if you wanted, but I'm going to cut another red. Hi, Robin. How are you? Well, hello, Glitz and Glue. How are you doing? You guys, Crystal is here with us. Everybody say hello. Thank you so much, Crystal, for popping in. Hi, Joy. Thank you for joining me. Well, that's a pleasant surprise. I just saw you on the other thing, and I was like, dang, I'm missing her again. But I was getting ready to go live myself, Crystal. How are you? All right, so now we've got this rolled out red. Thanks. Thank you, Crystal. All right. Clean up your edge a little bit, guys. Okay, and then we'll put that down on this cookie. And on the bottom, if it starts to overlap that little ruffle down there, you can push up real gentle on that heart, the red one, and make it go back a little bit, and it doesn't hurt it. All right, so there are the 3 cookies that we have that we're going to bling up, and I'll eventually probably put more cookies on there, but here are the 3 cookies. Very simple and easy to do, you guys. Hi, Mary. How are you? Thank you for joining us. I'm doing good, Crystal. How are you? I'm doing good. I've had a head cold for a couple days, but I think it's starting to go away. And I'm so happy when I'm on here that I don't feel sick at all. So now we want to bling these cookies up. And I've got a bunch of different size. That one's too big. But I have these other little heart shapes, okay? So I thought we could put those on there. I also have this is called a plunger. And it's a heart shape and says love. I don't know if you can even see the love part on there. Hi, Maricela. How are you? I am using some of the stuff that I just got in the mail today from you. That was perfect timing. Hi, Bev. Welcome in. Gosh, you guys, we have a nice house full today. Thank you so much for all of you being here. So I've got these. I just got these in from Mariposa's Creations today. She is here with us right now. And this one, I cannot remember the names of these, but this one has hearts and little peppermints that are pink, red, and white, and some little tiny pink hearts. And then there are red and white jimmies. So this is this one. We will be using that. Then there is this really pretty strawberry one. It has strawberries, all kinds of different strawberries, little pink hearts with a little strawberry on it. And it looks like just red jimmies from what I can see. And there's that one. And then also just a bag of red jimmies. Got to have red jimmies for Valentine decorating. So let's get some tacky glue. And I'm going to start on one of these, and I'm going to go all the way around it and put the sprinkles on there, okay? Actually, I just changed my mind. We're going to put it on half of this heart. Let's see. These paintbrushes have about had it, you guys. I think I'm just going to get rid of those old paintbrushes that I use for glue, because I've bought lots of new paintbrushes. I just got a new set in today from Maricela. You love them? I'm excited to use them. I am. I think they'll be fun on this part that I'm doing right now. So I'm going to take my paintbrush and just very gently smooth that glue out wherever I want it. I want to decorate half of this heart with the sprinkle mix. All right, so there's that. I'll pick it up and show you. Okay, so I just put the glue on half of the heart, all right? And then we'll put our sprinkles on there. Hi, Kristen, how are you? Come on in. Thank you for joining us. Well, thank you. I'm having a ball, you guys. I really am. I don't know why I waited so long to do this, but you know, the devil can get in your head and tell you that, you know, you're scared, you're ugly. He tells us all kinds of stuff, don't he? He's a bad guy anyway. All right, so let's do this real pretty mix here that has the peppermints, the hearts, and I think I'm just gonna, I don't want to just dump them on there. I'm not a very good dumper, you guys. I like things to go where I want them to go. So we'll just put a few on here, here and there. I am going to use my little picker-upper thing. Where is my pen, my wax pen? There it is. Okay, so let's use our wax pen for this one. And we'll just go all over and just add some decorations on here. Here, there, and everywhere. Oops. And I want to leave room for those red and white jimmies that I'm also going to sprinkle. Those I will just sprinkle on and let them kind of fall wherever they want. I must have glue on this thing again. Hi, Pam. How are you? I'm feeling a little bit better. I took a nice nap today, and I'm taking Benadryl allergy, so that seems to be helping me quite a bit. when I first wake up in the morning, I really don't feel good. But then as the day progresses, I start to feel a little better. It's just a head cold is all. Okay, now I've got those on. Now I'm just going to sprinkle some of these red and whites on here. So this little cookie will just be half decorated. Thank you, Mary. Sprinkling this page out helps me so much, you guys. You just can't imagine. It's really helping a lot. My page is growing. I'm so happy. I'm just happy about it. It's just a great, great answer to prayer and such a blessing. Okay, just a couple more sprinkles and then we'll hit it with some glitter. Those little jimmies don't cover up a lot of space, you know. It's good to have a mix like this because you can pick and choose what you want in there. These are really pretty mixes too. Remember, you start with your larger items, like if you're putting gemstones or anything that you're doing like that, you want to start with the larger items and go to the smaller ones. I do want to grab some rhinestones. I'm going to use some of these pink ones here. I got these from Glitz and Glue. This doesn't say the color on here, but they're just a real pretty pink, okay? We're just going to put a couple of those on, just to give it a little sparkle. You could also, and on the other cookie, I probably will do something different. Like, I have so many things, you guys. I have so many rhinestones and half pearls and pretty mixes to use. I have a lot of fun stuff. Okay, one more little rhinestone, and that one will get its glitter. Okay, so here's how it looks with the rhinestones and the glitter. And now I will do, or not glitter, what am I saying? The sprinkle mix. Okay, and the glitter, whoa, I'm going to use this pink glitter that I got. I got this from Crafty Ma'am. She was destashing it. It says Sulin, I think. Anyway, it's cameo pink. It's just a real pretty pink. And it's almost gone, so I've been trying to use it up so that I can have room or put something else in it. You know how that goes. Whenever you empty a container, there's always something else that you can fill it with, right? Tonight what I'm making, Pam, is a tray of heart-shaped cookies. We're doing Queen of Hearts. And so these cookies that I'm making are kind of like a tart, but not really a tart. A tart has that little layer of ruffle on it, around the edge of it. And so that's kind of what I'm doing. Okay, I got glitter on part of the stuff, part of the side that I don't want to have glitter. All you have to do is come in, especially after it dries, and brush it off. Wherever there is no glue, that glitter it'll just brush right off. So there is our first cookie. Isn't that pretty? I love the way it looks. Let me see if I can get it to go better here. Hold on. All right, there's our first cookie. So we'll put that one aside because I'm going to use a different mix for the next one. Thanks, Pam. Thank you. Thanks, Margaret. How are you? Thank you for sprinkling my page. That is so nice of all of you to do. I'm going to get a drink. That medicine makes you really thirsty. It must dry everything up, huh? Then we're going to put our excess glitter back in here. You don't want to waste anything. How are you? My friend is coming to see what I'm doing. She watched me give birth, so I guess she can be here and watch me do a live. Right? Oh, she's my partner in crime. Okay, let's get another cookie. All right, there's a plain cookie, and we're going to do this one. I want to do this one with half pearls, so let me grab those real quick. We have really pretty pink. So let's put some pink on this red cookie. Make it look nice. Hello, Madukes. How are you? Thank you for joining us. We're making a Queen of Hearts tray of cookies. I'm feeling a little bit better, Margaret. Thank you. I think that medicine is doing a good job. It's going to move all that yucky stuff out of there for me. I hate being sick, you guys. I am terrible. We make fun of our husbands. You know how they're crybabies? I really don't like being sick. So I'm probably just as big a crybaby as the guys are. If you can imagine that. Because those men, they're kind of... They don't like to be sick, do they? I don't like to be sick. Not at all. But my husband's taking good care of me. He went and got me medicine. Okay, on this one, I'm just going to dot these. I'm going to dot my Liquid Fusion. I'm using Liquid Fusion this time because the half pearls are a heavier item than just sprinkle mix and glitter. So you want something strong that will hold your stuff in place. And I'm just going to dot all over and then go in with those half pearls. So here's what we have so far. We have the cookie with all the dots of glue. And then I'll need my tweezers. Those little half rhinestones, they really are heavy. I have a hard time picking them up with just a wax pen. I'm sure some people can probably do it. I struggle with it. Okay, so let's just make this real pretty. You know, the Queen of Hearts, she has beautiful crown and all kinds of gemstones and pearls and diamonds and rubies. Her crown is not just any old crown. It is a beautiful crown that she's wearing. So her cookies need to be fancy. Otherwise, she might say off with our heads or something. Gosh, I hope I don't get in trouble with Facebook for saying that one. Leave it to me. Isn't that the truth, though? Isn't the Queen of Hearts in the story, isn't she kind of mean? I don't know for sure. I think she is. Does anybody here know if the Queen of Hearts was mean or nice? Woo! That one doesn't want to go on. I'll have to refamiliarize myself with this story. It was Ginger, Glitzy Creations with Ginger. She was the one that picked our theme this week. 2 themes, today and Wednesday. And I love, 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 love what she picked out for us to do. Very fun. So I'm just going around here and putting these little half pearls on. Oops. Getting glue everywhere, you guys. Darn it. These little mixes that you get, the half pearls, there's rhinestones in there. There's big ones, little ones, teeny, teeny, tiny ones. There are some in here that are so tiny. I'm going to put one on the cookie. They're tiny. They must be the 2mm ones. super duper little. Let's see. Hi, Tasha. How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. She was mean, Margaret? That's what I thought, but I didn't know for sure. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. So was she mean to Alice or just everybody? Honey, go take that to Auntie. You can't come over here with that right now. You're going to hit my camera, Crimson. All right, you guys, we're almost done. This is why I don't like to bling when I'm on with you guys, because it's tedious. I hope you didn't mind that, but okay, here is this cookie, and it's just all done with real pretty half pearls all around it. Okay, and then I should glitter that one. Let me think here. I'll give it a little quick spray. Whoa! I'll give it a quick spray of this stuff, and then I can sprinkle it with glitter real quick. I'll just give it a real quick. The bird's like, what is she doing? Okay, there's that part. All right, that looks so pretty, you guys. Look. That glitter really pops out, doesn't it? So there's our second cookie. And now we'll do one more cookie. We're doing good on time. Hi, Tanya. How are you? Thank you for coming and joining. We're doing good. We're making a platter of Queen of Hearts cookies. We Mod Podged some paper doilies onto a charger. And it's sitting here drying. It should be dry by the time I get done with these little cookies, you guys. But these cookies would be glued onto that tray anyway. They wouldn't just sit there. Oh, good. Oh, no. That's not good, Tasha. I bet it looks cute, though, when they leave it alone, right? Thank you, Helen. It is really pretty. It's a pretty craft. Okay, let's do one more heart-shaped cookie, guys. See how many different things you can do with one cookie cutter? And some bling. It's amazing. All right, let's do this real pretty strawberry. Look how pretty that is. When I looked up tarts, I saw that a lot of there's a fruit tart, and you can put fruit in it and whipped cream or whatever. And so I saw those, and so that's where this strawberry is going to come in, because there were strawberries and raspberries and all kinds of different things on there. This one I want to do the whole cookie, all right? So we're going to put more tacky glue. We're not going to do just half. We're going to do the whole thing. So very gently, when you're working with wet clay and you're spreading your glue, guys, you want to be careful that you don't puncture your clay or drag it. So you want to just very gently put your glue. Make sure you have enough glue on there so that you're not dragging dry, a dry spot, and then it'll ruin your clay. It won't ruin it, but you know what I'm saying. Just to make it look nice and easier, you just make sure that you've got enough glue on there to move that paintbrush. All right, so there we're all glued up. Okay, so a nice coat of glue all over that. Nice. Yeah, use your things up, you guys. If you put them in a tray or put them on your tree. Did she spam? I'll have to go and look. I watched a couple of people on here live, but I really wasn't feeling good. And so I tried to take naps with Crimson today, and it worked. I feel a little bit better. It's almost time for me to take some more medicine. Okay, so let's move this cookie over, darn it. And this one we're going to use these pretty strawberries. It's a nice mix. It's got little heart-shaped ones. Some that look like real strawberry slices. That's cool looking. We'll get a few of those on because they're nice and big. How many of you like strawberries? Do you like strawberries or not like strawberries, guys? Let me know in the comments. Yay or nay? I love strawberries, especially if they're with Cool Whip. When I do low carb eating, that is one of the treats that I like to have is strawberries dipped in Cool Whip. Makes you feel like you're having something nice and sweet, you know. It's a good trick for your brain. Okay, so there's the sprinkle mix. Oh, wait, I got to get some jimmies on there. Not too many. Azrael, I'm live.
I was gagging myself.
Okay, I'm on the live.
I was gagging myself.
I heard you, sweetheart. Everybody else can hear you too, so please be a good boy.
I have a headache. Oh my God.
Azrael,
What?
I am live.
Sorry.
That's the other thing, when you don't feel good, you get kind of cranky. Right, ladies? Okay, so there's some jimmies, some little strawberries. Okay, and then we will go back in with a couple of the half pearls for this one. But I'm not putting the half pearls there. It is a half pearl, but it's more of a, like a little clear rhinestone. So I'm going to be using the little tiny ones on this one. I know it seems like to some people probably expensive at times when you first start out doing your clay and you're gathering all of your embellishments and stuff. It can seem so spendy, but these last you for a long time, you guys. Hi, Susan. Thank you for joining me. How are you? You love strawberries, Dawn? All fruits and vegetables, Judy. I miss the other people. Susan loves them. Margaret likes them. Oh, they don't like you? Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Tony. The cookies are really cute. Thank you, Susan. They are. They're a really cute little thing to make. And they're just tiny. Tiny little cookies. I was trying to see where some of these little half pearls are that are really tiny. And use those. They're just cute. All right, so there's some bling bling on there. Can you see the little rhinestones? Okay, and now we'll put a coat of glitter on there. Let me get this back in my bag. Hold on, guys. Hi, Alyssa. How are you? Thank you. How are you today? Thank you for sprinkling. Oh, I thought it said you sprinkled. Thank you. It says cute cookie. All right, guys. So now we're going to get this. Remember not to leave your... Oh, I need it there for a minute because I got to do some glitter. All right. I'm still going with that pink glitter. And I'm going to go back to this other one real quick, and I'm going to put some glue on the other side of that cookie and put glitter on it, okay? Right here. Well, thank you. That's awesome. 28 people, huh? What a blessing. Hi, AAA. How are you? Thank you for coming. 29. Wow, praise God. That is a lot, you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. It's making a huge difference in my algorithm or whatever they call it on there, you know. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, we're making a big difference, you guys, and I sure appreciate everything you guys are doing. Without you, it wouldn't be what it is. That's for sure. I'd be on here talking to myself only. Okay, so there's some glitter or glue there. Now we'll just do a little bit of glitter. And when that dries, it will just be the glitter, and you'll see that it's still half decorated, okay? That's pretty. They look so pretty. All right, let's get this glitter off of here and get our tray out. And like I said, I will be adding other cookies to this, you guys, so that it's a full tray of cookies. I have this heart shape, and then this heart shape, and this one. So I will be doing other cookies. Oh, and then this one. I guess I have a 4-piece of hearts. They just go smaller and smaller and smaller. Get the lid back on this. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. All right, let's get our little tray and see how it's drying up. Yep, it's all dry. Well, almost. It's almost all dry, but here's the tray that we made. And all we did was we took a charger and then we Mod Podged 3 different colored paper doilies. We did a white, a pink, and a red. And let me hit it with the heat gun real quick, you guys, and then that will dry that right up. So hold on just a second. Hope you guys don't mind the noise for just a minute. It won't be too bad. I think it mostly gets loud, really loud on my end, maybe. Is it in there? Okay, here we go, guys. Oh no, sorry, Tanya. You didn't miss much. I just finished up a couple of the cookies, and now we're going to put them on this tray. But I want to make sure that this glue is all dried. How many of you have ever made something like this? I know you've made cookies, but have you made a tray of cookies? They look really cute on your counter, I think. Okay, I think we can call that good for now, guys. Oh. I'm running out of room. I've got to clean my table, you guys. How are you all doing now? Was that loud? Okay, so here's our charger. So now let's get some of these little cookies on here. And I'm going to place them so that when I do my other cookies, I'll have them in certain spots too, okay? And I'm not going to glue these down just yet. I'll wait till I get the other cookies made. They look cute. I think I can hold it up and show you guys without it falling over. I also have these fake raspberries that I got from Risa Joy. See that? I mean, they look like a real raspberry, you guys. So I may make a little tart and put that on here too. A little raspberry tart. So here's how this looks. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. When I get more cookies on there, it'll just be even better. All right, what time is it? Let's see. We have about 7 minutes left. We have time to make one more cookie, you guys. So let's do that. Let's do a cookie where we do, let's see. We'll do the bottom with this cookie dough, or skin. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. And it's easy. All you're doing is making cookies. Hey, Jackie. Are you in there? Jackie. I don't know what she's doing. I was going to have her grab something. Okay, let's roll this out. And we'll do one more little cookie. I made a really cute tray of cookies for Christmas time. And since my Christmas is still out, I thought I could show that to you real quick. Thanks, Mary. Thank you, Robin and Sharon. Thanks, Pam and Margaret. Okay, so there's that cookie. And we'll just cut it out. Okay, so there's just a little tiny cookie. And then I will take let's do a pink. Let's get a fuchsia. This pink is Fuchsia Firm from Glitz and Glue. I love the idea of a cookie tray too, you guys. Thanks, Deborah. They're nice, and when you put them on your counter, they look like a real, tray of cookies sitting there, and they just make it look cute, especially in the kitchen or by your coffee. Some people have a coffee bar or a coffee shelf or however you want to do it. All right, so this pink, I'm going to cut a smaller heart. And I am the closer tonight, you guys, so I'm the last line in the lineup. I hope you've all enjoyed your day today with Debbie's Bright and Early Crafters. We've enjoyed being here with everybody. It's fun. And then on Wednesday, I believe our theme is hot cocoa, if I'm remembering right. Okay, this one we're going to do a little tiny pink heart. And there's that little cookie. See how easy that is, you guys? And you could even go back in with a little red one. I don't want to go over my time, though. I guess it wouldn't matter a whole lot if I'm the end of the lineup, right? Thank you, Joy. The clay I use is from all kinds of different places. The clay I'm using tonight is from Glitz and Glue. Some of her firm clay. She has some of the best clay. I also use Debbie's Bright Ideas. The red was from Debbie's Bright Ideas. The skin and the pink are from Glitz and Glue, and they're a firm clay. So I get my clay from lots of different places, you guys. Oh, Love is in the Air. Thank you. So Love is in the Air on Wednesday is our theme for Wednesday. So we'll be doing some more hearts and love things, right? Okay, I just want to roll out a little tiny heart real quick, you guys. And then I'll let you guys go. And our time will be all up. Oh, I didn't mean to do it like that. Goodness. See what happens when you're trying to hurry, you guys? You mess up. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for being here. I think you were here earlier, too, weren't you? Okay, so that one's just a little tiny red heart. All right, guys. There's that little cookie. And I will bling this up. I'll put some different things on it and rhinestone it up, and I'll be adding to the cookie tray. And you'll get to see it all done. I'll post pictures of it, okay? Let me give you one more glance at this. That one could go up there. And then I'll just keep adding cookies. Isn't that pretty? Very pretty for Valentine counter, for decor, or you could use this in a wreath. This charger's not heavy, and so you could put things on the back and attach this to a wreath and have it as a wreath attachment. Thank you for sprinkling, you guys. Thank you so much. I do want to show you the mini cheesecakes that I did with you guys. I added the paper into it. Look how pretty this turned out. Isn't that gorgeous? And I put the wrappers in there, and it helped fill in all that black floral foam that I really did not like. Thanks, Tony. Thank you for coming. Thanks, Dawn. So we're just having a heyday over here with hearts and stuff, aren't we? I'm having fun with it. I love Valentine's Day, and I love decorating for it. So it's going good. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will be back here again with you tomorrow. Actually, I will be back tonight to do my 30-minute live at some point after Crimson goes home. It'll be a late one, but it'll only be for 30 minutes. And then I will be live again tomorrow to go live and might do two. We'll see. I might do one. I might do two. It depends on how I'm feeling. And then Wednesday, I will be on 2 times, one for the 30-minute challenge and another time for in here. I will be with Debbie's Crafters and Marketplace at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. And that one we're doing Love is in the Air. So come back and join me. Put your notifications on. And I will see some of you later tonight if you come back, okay? Have a great day, guys. Thank you. Bye.